So, what if your photo album wasn't just a place where you stored old pictures, but was an active participant in how you remember them? That's the future Google Photos is building, and today we're going to dive into how it's being totally remastered. And our source material just nails it with this quote. We might be entering a new era for Google Photos. And trust me, when you see what's coming, you'll get why that's not just hype. The service we've all trusted for years, it's going through a massive transformation. For over a decade, Google Photos has kind of been our digital shoebox, right? A safe, quiet place to store our memories. But now, it's evolving into an AI-powered memory machine, one that doesn't just hold our past, but actively helps us rewrite and even reimagine it. Yeah, this shift from just passively storing stuff to actively creating with it is so big. It really does feel like a whole new era for how we engage with our own memories. I mean, think about it. The original promise was so simple, wasn't it? A reliable, mostly free place to just safeguard our most precious moments. And it's that foundation of trust that makes all these new changes so important, and maybe for some, a little bit concerning. So one of the first ways you're going to see this in action is with AI stepping into the role of your own personal creative director. Seriously, making those highlight videos, for instance, is about to get ridiculously easy. You probably remember the old way. It was a process. You'd pick some people or a theme, wait for the AI to spit out a rough cut, and then you'd have to spend your own time manually trimming clips and finding music. It worked, but yeah, it took some effort. The new way is a total game changer. You just pick a professional-looking template, and boom, the AI instantly creates a polished video, often with licensed music already baked in. All the heavy lifting is just done for you. And the real-world impact of this is honestly staggering. One of our sources mentioned their friend would spend weeks editing a vacation video. This new feature turns that multi-week marathon into just a few clicks. That's a massive shift. But AI isn't just making it easier to create new things. It's also giving us the power to edit our past. Which, well, that leads to a much more complicated question. As we edit reality, are we also in danger of changing our actual memories? We're talking about tools that can remove acne, erase under-eye bags, whiten teeth, not just on new photos, but on pictures you took a decade ago. This is where the line between enhancing a photo and altering it starts to get really blurry. And this forces us to ask a really tough question about our own pasts. When you use these tools on old photos, are you just beautifying them, or are you fundamentally changing the story they tell? Where do you personally draw that line? The whole debate really boils down to this tension between individual empowerment and potential societal harm. On one hand, hey, why shouldn't you be able to feel better about your photos? But on the other, are we all just collectively creating an archive of our past that's unrealistically perfect? And what are the long-term consequences of that? Okay, but what if we could go beyond just editing our memories and actually step inside them? That's the promise of XR, or extended reality, and it's turning our 2D photos into these immersive experiences. This is where things start to feel like straight-up science fiction. Okay, imagine this. You take your favorite photo, that one perfect moment captured in time. Now imagine a new button in the app that just says Immersive. You press it, and just like that, you step inside the memory itself. That flat 2D image just expands all around you, making you feel like you're right back in that moment. It's wild. The technology making this happen is called Spatial Photos. It uses AI to analyze your existing 2D pictures and intelligently add depth, turning them into these 3D-like environments you can explore in a headset. It's essentially upscaling your memories from 2 dimensions to 3. But, and this is a big but, this incredible new way of experiencing our memories comes with a pretty significant catch, and that's the price of admission. This new era of memory, it might be a very expensive one. The benchmark for this tech right now is the Apple Vision Pro, at a staggering $3,500. And yeah, the upcoming Android-powered headset from Samsung is expected to be cheaper, but we're still talking a price tag in the ballpark of $2,000. That's a massive barrier to entry for most people. Which leaves us with a really critical question for the future. As our past becomes more immersive and powerful than ever before, are we creating a new kind of digital divide where the richest memories are only available to the wealthy? And what does that mean for our shared sense of history?